Aloha and welcome. My name is Kauai Fit and I'm a realtor here in Anchorage, Alaska. Today we're talking about the difference between withdrawing and canceling a listing. Okay, so realtors, we understand the difference, and so we tend to use the words very nonchalantly, and we don't realize that our clients, who this affects dramatically, doesn't understand the difference between these two. Okay, so when a client says, for example, hey, Christmas is coming up and we really don't want to have to get our house cleaned up every time that somebody wants to show our house during the Christmas holiday season. We'd really just like to kind of put our listing on hold for right now. We don't want anybody to come and mess up our Christmas Eve dinner, or we just have a ton of family staying, and so it'd be kind of insane to ask everybody to clean up after themselves and get the house ready for a showing. So we just kind of want to put a hold on the property. All right, so if that's the case, the word that you want to use is to withdraw. All right, so that means that your property was on the market for, let's say, 32 days. Okay, it's been listed as active on the market for 32 days. But now what we don't want anybody coming into your property because you have a lot of family in town and you don't want to have to prepare the whole house to make it spick, span, and perfect, right? So we want to withdraw your property, and you can do that for a certain amount of days, meaning that it's just taken off the market, it's not active right now, and if it's withdrawn, then nobody really sees it, so nobody's going to be asking for showings. Okay, if, for example, you said, hey, you know what, I am so sick of you, realtor, for example, I don't think you're doing a good job, I want to cancel my listing, you're not selling my property, I'm going to cancel it. Or if you say, hey, you know what, my job just told me that I could actually stay here, I don't have to leave, let's take the house off the market because I don't want to sell my house anymore, then that's when you would say you would want to cancel the listing. Okay, the difference between withdrawing and canceling when it comes to days on market is this. When you withdraw your listing because it's Christmas time and you don't want people to come see your house for X amount of days, let's say you were on the market for 32 days and then you withdrew your property for 3 or 4 days around the holidays, and then you wanted to take the withdrawn off and you wanted to get the property back on the market. Okay, so as soon as you put the property back on the market and you take the withdrawn off, then that means we start counting at 33 days and then 34 days, and it continues that way. Okay, let's say you just found out that your work didn't need you to leave and move out of state, so now you're going to stay, and let's say your property was on the market for 32 days and then you got the phone call saying, hey, no, you can stay in Alaska, stay, and then you cancel the listing. Okay, cool. So you cancel the listing. That means that nobody can see it anymore, and it shows that it was on the market for 32 days. Okay, let's say in a year from now, or however long, 5 years from now, you actually decide, oh, now my company says I need to leave, so yes, I'm going to decide to put the house back on the market. Okay, in the history of this property, then it will show that 5 years ago you did put your house on the market for 32 days. Okay, so that's the difference between canceling and withdrawing. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'm Kauai Fit, and if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, thanks.